welcome back. Our next guest is Mr. Chuck Lawson. He has two companies, Ace Music and Tropical Island Music. I want to know what the difference is between the two first.
Not a lot, but there is some difference. Ace Music's kind of like the parent company where I do all of my music performing and all the different events that I do. And Tropical Island Music was originally started to promote and sell all my CDs that I sell all over the world.
Oh, okay. All right. So for those viewers that do not know what type of music you perform, please tell us. Well,
while it's the obvious is the Tropical Island Music, I love Caribbean, calypso, reggae. I really do a wide variety of music. I'll do country, pop, rock, oldies, classic rock, because I do a lot of weddings and a lot of events where you have every imaginable musical taste in attendance.
Sure. From
every imaginable age group. So I really work hard at trying to please everybody at these events. So it's almost a prerequisite to do that, all the styles of music you can. Plus, there was a Chuck before the beach with all that other stuff. But I always loved my Caribbean music, and I've literally come home to my roots.
I think that when you go to a wedding, that's one of the nicest gifts that the bride and groom can give to their guest, is to have music that kind of spans all taste. I've been to some that just has one type of music. Maybe for the younger crowd or for the much older crowd.
And that's such a disappointment, because I see the reception and the music, which is a very big part of the reception, as the gift of the bride back to her guests for coming, especially coming down here. It's a lot of effort and money and all coming down here. Of course, they do get to experience our Emerald Coast. And that's usually a one-time event, and then they're going to be back every time after that. I really try to be a positive part of that experience so that they want to come back, because they'll bring back other music business, other business for everybody. I feel very integrated with the tourism industry here, because that's what my main thrust is bringing people from other parts of the country down here.
And showing them a good time.
Yeah, I want the grandmamas, the mamas, the bride and groom and her bradal party, and the little ones there to all feel like it was something for them.
Right, they can.
Because a lot of times some of those groups get left out, and not with me. I do everything. I even do a DJ. I do both live and DJ. So, because there's songs that I don't want to do or don't do live that are fun.
Sure.
And and I want to do those also, and it also gives me the opportunity to do things that the bride specifically asks for that I may not necessarily do live.
You have a really booming, deep, strong voice. Did you always do this? Did you always want to do this because of your voice, or did you just?
Honestly, it wasn't my voice. I've just always felt music. I remember singing in front of my mom's church when I was 3 years old. I actually have the memory of that still, up there singing Old Rugged Cross. And they actually have a recording of it. It didn't sound too bad.
Really?
Yeah, it's an old, real recording. But I've always wanted to do it. But I think the main thing was I always wrote music. I created music and wrote it, and have always been involved in it from that aspect, and then I just developed all my instrument that I play and all my voice, because I'm classically trained. I actually got to have a degree in music, and I've sung in operas, and
you've just done it all.
I've toured Europe with the Hungarian Philharmonic singing, and that was wonderful.
So, what's your favorite type of music to perform or thing to do?
There's something about each style of music and type of music that I like. I mean, I love my classical. There's such a beauty that is timeless.
It's like pure?
It's timeless. There's some things I have done in classical music that just transcend humanity. But I love my Caribbean music. I love, it's happy. You can't be in a bad mood listening to steel drums,
Right.
It's very fun. Very fun.
Would you say you like doing concerts more than you like performing weddings or doing parties, or do you just like it all?
I like it all. I would have to say there's a lot of elements about performing live concerts. Sit down and listen to Chuck. But also, I love my weddings. I absolutely love showing all these people from other parts of the country, looky here, I live here. I love this place, and I really want that to be conveyed through my music and through my enthusiasm for doing, especially the weddings, because that's the largest group of people that aren't from here that come here that I work with, and it's very important to me that they have a great time and they like this place like I do, love this place like I do.
Do you work closely with the bride? Does she give you a playlist, or do you have some brides that just say, I just want a variety of music, you take care of it?
Both. I have some brides say, these are the songs I want to make sure are in my wedding. Great, no problem, accommodate. Some will say, Chuck, we've listened to your website and your demos. We're in your hands. You just do it. And I tell my brides, I have your back in ways you can't even imagine you need it being had a lot of times, because they never do this, and I do it 150 times a year.
All right, Chuck, I'm going to put you to the test. When we come back, Chuck is going to perform for us. We'll be back.
It's time to bid fast and furious during the 40th annual Cox Cablethon auction to benefit Covenant Hospice. This year, bid online at events@covenant.org/cablethon and enjoy 40 days of fabulous auctions, including vacation packages, spa days, fine art, jewelry, golf packages, and so much more. All to benefit Covenant Hospice. You can bid anywhere at any time. Online at events@covenant.org/cablethon. Log on and bid now. Sponsored by these area businesses.
As promised, Mr. Chuck Lawson.
And like I promised earlier, or like I said earlier, I do over 150 weddings a year. And one of the popular things that I do is a very special thing I got in the Bahamas. This conch shell. To announce the bride's entrance, I blow the conch shell. And then a very special song, over 300 years old. It's so nice on these beautiful steel drums for the bride to come down the aisle to.